G'day team, Luke Bryce here, Catalyst Performance Agronomy. Today I want to have a little chat to you about utilisation of our winter feed crops. This should follow on really nicely from a wee video from Cooking with Coxie a couple of weeks ago. If you haven't seen that one, I recommend going across and having a look, it's well worth it. Utilisation is something that is very important in our feed budgeting process. Not only do we take into account our total yield, but we need to allocate or understand what has been wasted and what is not actually available to that animal and not going down the throat. Fodder beet is well known as a high utilisation feed. We're in trying conditions at the moment. We've had a lot of rain, and as you can probably see today, there's a lot of mud around, but I think we're still achieving around a 95% utilisation rate. So taking that into account, we can work out there's a potential there that we're feeding the animals around 27 tonne or slightly under 27 tonne. We can then work out our break sizes and feed these cows accordingly. Other crops such as kale, we can experience very high wastage rates, so that's going to affect our utilisation rates, even getting down to as low as 70% or less. Really important to take this into account when we're adjusting our break sizes, but also our overall winter feed budget. We need to be adjusting these figures into our budget to make sure we aren't getting to the end of the season and running out of feed. We need to understand our end goal of how we're feeding these animals. Are we trying to achieve the maximum weight gain? Are we trying to hold these animals in a steady condition? And then feeding the animals based on that goal. It's important all staff are aware of the end outcome, especially when we are in the paddock feeding these animals. If our animals are telling us they are still hungry or there's plenty of food left behind, well then we need to be adjusting accordingly. So with all that in mind, I challenge you to sit down and go through your numbers and throw some different utilisation rates out to see how that's going to affect your total winter feed supply. Thanks all for watching. If you need a hand going through your numbers, feel free to reach out to one of the team and we'll be happy to come out and give you a hand. I hope the winter treats you well, and we'll see you on the other side. Cheers.